Hello, my name is Shayla Bryan, and I'm here to give you a short speech on being a hearing parent with a deaf child. I think that it's important for parents to understand, hearing parents to understand that when you have a deaf child, you have a responsibility. One of your responsibilities are acknowledgement, acknowledging your child. Recognize your child as if he or she was hearing. Do not make exceptions or act as if you're embarrassed to have your child with you because they have a hearing loss. Make sure others recognize your child, your deaf child, as a normal child. I mean, it's hard to accept at first as a parent that you have a deaf child, but don't allow others to exclude your child from anything at all. Know that your deaf child will need, or hard of hearing child will need, specialized education. Mainstream school may supply certain needs, but they cannot supply what your child learns in a specialized setting, and that means a deaf school. If your child has a moderate to severe hearing loss, as with my 13-year-old daughter, understand that your child will not be able to learn in the same mannerism as a hearing child. Second thing, and one of the other most important things, is acceptance. Don't treat your child as if they're broken or as if you're embarrassed to have them. Don't be ashamed of your deaf or hard of hearing child. And just remember, your deaf and hard of hearing child is not a broken toy, okay? Seek counseling or family support. Talk to someone about your worries and your concerns. Don't isolate yourself or your child away from the public, even your family. I mean, that's your family. They're supposed to be there to support you. It's not your fault that your child had a hearing loss. And eventually your child will have a question of why they were born without hearing or with little hearing. Know that changes will have to be made to accommodate your child also. Make your home visually friendly, and that means have things that will visually, alert them when someone's outside at the door, or when there's, a phone call, or even when there's a smoke detector going off. Bridge the gap by communicating. Learn sign language. I mean, don't be ashamed to learn it. It's actually fun to learn how to sign. Don't deny your child their right to learn sign language because you may have issues with learning it yourself. Communicate with your child, and because it's one of the most important things and responsibilities you have as a hearing parent. Expose your child to peers that have the same disability in order to increase and enhance their language and social skills. Encourage writing. For people who sign, English is hard to understand, and writing is because it's hard to hear. So if you teach them how to write, it'll build up their skills in more ways than one. Keep up with speech therapy and doctor's appointments and teacher interactions. Weigh out the options of how to accommodate your child, whether it's with hearing aids, cochlear implants, and speech therapy. If your child wants a cochlear implant, look into it. They're a little bit more advanced than hearing aids, so trust me, it's a good investment. Keep lines of communication open at all times with everyone that is involved with your child. Show unconditional love and support. Don't pacify your child. Don't do everything for your child. Teach your child how to live independently. That means how to cook, how to clean, how to wash clothes, how to care for themselves. Attend family and social functions with your child. Encourage others to interact with your deaf or hard of hearing child. Teach your child how to interact with hearing people as well. It's very important. Don't allow others to ignore your child because of a communication barrier. Okay, be supportive and active in deaf and hard of hearing culture. Attend deaf and hard of hearing functions is a way to do that. Learn the history of sign language. Learn about the inventions of TTY, hearing aids, and video phones, and other technical devices that are available to assist deaf and hard of hearing people. So before I close, and I'm sorry if I kind of ran it a little bit and ran my sentence together, the main points that I want you to understand are acknowledgement, acceptance, bridge the gap with communication, encourage writing, and show unconditional love and support. As a hearing parent, it is your responsibility to do everything you can for your deaf child, okay? So just remember, acknowledge, accept, communicate, encourage writing, show love and support for your child. Thank you, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.